Basically. Yeah.
No?
3, 2,
Just
1,
came.
go.
Okay.
So, this is E3, a freeware game developed by Daniel Rimar, who I hope is watching in the audience.
He is the person who is going to put your name in his next game, Hyper Princess Pitch, if you donate the most money in this run. So.
Yeah, it's like about 9 AM in Sweden, so he should be up by now. I hope he got up for this one. He's the one who actually made me practice this game for this marathon. And as a little bit of trivia, he's also the only game developer who has running his own game on SDA.
Yes, his name on SDA is Ultimortal, which is also the name of the difficulty level in this game, and it is pretty hard.
Yeah, Ultimortal difficulty is very difficult, because there are no health pickups, and the only stat you can upgrade is health. So
it's what I'd like to call batshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not a very scientific term, but it does the job.
Yeah, it's a pretty good description of difficulty level. So for this marathon run, I choose to go with normal difficulty, mainly because I need to grab a certain amount of level ups until the end of the run, so I can actually finish the game in Pacifist mode, which you guys donated for. Thanks for that, because I actually prefer running this game in Pacifist. It's a bit easier for a marathon setting.
Yeah, this game is interesting in that it actually has like different storylines for whether you kill enemies or whether you don't kill enemies,
and a lot of other modifiers. It's not just the way you treat the enemies, but also what kind of stuff you pick up during the run.
Can you turn down the game volume a bit? I can't hear what you're saying. Just speaker this is
For a moment.
Okay.
That'd be better.
Yeah. Alright. Is Straps running?
What?
Is Straps running?
It isn't.
Oh, well, that's...
This. Oh.
Okay, never mind then.
Never mind.
Yeah. We'll get one of them.
Yeah. We can just play back
right
a different one.
Maybe.
There's not much variation.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, alright, well,
In
that's awkward, but that's okay.
Yeah. We still have the actual capture from...
Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, this game is interesting in that Pacifist and regular killing enemies have different storylines, different paths, and different events happen differently, as you will see.
Yeah.
We have to give out the Serious Sam goods too, don't we?
We can do that, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did. Grab that, and I can read off some more donations here.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright, $10 from Brent McGill. $60 from Tyler Markland. Thanks for bringing back all of these childhood memories and making me realize how wrong I was playing all of these games. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
$20 from Benjamin Learman. And $2 from Tony Rivera. Just came to say, ah! Thank you.
Ah, yourself.
And $20 from our local $20 donation from Nitrodon for a very difficult jump attempt in Serious Sam. Clearly the most difficult jump in the game.
Yeah, I meant to say the hardest jump in the game, but I...
It's kind of overused.
Yeah.
It's lost its meaning.
It's gonna be the next meme.
Well, this one was it actually failed, so I don't know.
I actually feel compelled to say that this game is actually free. You can find it on Daniel Rimar's site. I don't have the link in memory, but you can just like Google search for IEG and you'll find it. But it's a really fun game, and it's definitely worth a playthrough.
So for Sector 3, because I haven't killed more than 10 enemies up to this point, I'm offered a truce, which will allow me to skip the boss at the end of this level, which I need to do in order to beat the game in Pacifist. So I'm not allowed to deal damage to any of the enemies in this sector, which I wasn't about to do anyway. So it really doesn't...
You're also not allowed to touch them, which
Yeah.
doesn't deal damage to them, but
it actually does. Yeah, there's an in-game explanation of your nanofield interacting with the enemy nanofields and you deal damage to each other. Oops, I'm going the wrong
no, I've never
direction.
killed anybody by touching it.
which is actually the reason you take damage when you touch enemies as well. Yeah, so
Give massage you.
Oh. Wait till like an hour.
Also, the soundtrack to this game is really awesome. I don't know who did it, but it's amazing.
yeah,
Especially for a free game.
yeah. It's got really high production value.
Like, people rag on it for the art, but I think it's like an
Well,
awesome style.
Yeah, the art is pretty unique. It's funny how the backgrounds are actually a lot more detailed than the game sprites.
Yeah.
It's unusual.
I think that's like a attention. Everything you don't need to look at is detailed, and everything you do need to look at is pretty simple and like in your face.
So as you can see, I'm getting slightly out of my way to pick up those blue nano pickups, which basically act like experience points in this game, which will allow me to reach a necessary level threshold at the end of stage 4, because I need to build a nuke for that.
Yeah, this game works on a skill point based system where you can get up to 5 skill points per level, and you can put them into a variety of different stats to like increase your health or make you kick down harder doors or craft harder doors or pick up better weapons. And that boss just got killed by someone that wasn't you.
Yeah, basically because I didn't harm on any of the enemies. Well, there's an in-game story explanation, and there's also an explanation of why the in-game timer has just jumped up by 10 minutes. It's, the actual reason I get a 10-minute penalty for not killing the boss at the end is that skipping him was added in a later version of the game 1.5, because up to that point you had 2 enemies you just had to kill during gameplay, and that felt kind of strange because you were able to skip every other enemy in the game, and that was sort of intentional, not really.
I heard I thought he made it that way so that the fastest way to speedrun the game would be to like actually kill things, not just go through it without killing anything.
No, the reason is that once you're able to actually skip the boss at the end of Sector 3, not killing him is obviously faster, because it doesn't add any in-game time. So to balance, to prevent people from using that to beat runs done on the old version of the game, he added a 10-minute in-game penalty to the timer.
Ah, I see. Okay, that's good. I love the voice clips of these games, especially like one of them. I don't know which enemy. It just shouts "Tolstoy," and I don't know what it means, but I just love it.
Yeah.
I think we'll hear it a few times.
Yeah, he just enjoys good literature.
Yeah.
Just a quick reminder: whoever donates the most during the run will get their name placed into a video game.
Hyper Princess
Pitch. Yes. So if you ever want to see your name in a video game and you can show your friends and all that, now is the time to donate. Also, we do have the winner for our Serious Sam HD Gold Edition Steam code. It is Tyler Markland. So we will be getting in contact with you about that soon. Congratulations.
Yeah. So during this level, I needed to kick down a door of strength level 6, so I had my strength upgrade, start upgraded to 6. I won't need any strength during the rest of the run, but I need to increase my crack rating. Luckily, there's a secret move in the game most people don't actually know, which allows you to reboot your stats, so I can actually get the ones I will need.
There are downsides to using it, but you won't be seeing that too much, because they're pretty hidden. Like, your defense is reduced by a lot, and there are other things as well.
So in Sector 5, the 2 alien races in this game start fighting each other. So from now on, there's going to be a lot of infighting from enemies around, so things are starting to get a lot more hectic. Luckily, because I'm doing a pacifist run and I haven't actually angered any of the alien races, they pretty much ignore me in combat, so I'm not the main focus, so I can avoid most of the fighting early on. And I'm taking a quick break here to allow the enemies to kill each other because I need to grab these nano pickups from them to get the necessary level at the end of this sector.
Well, I see that in the chat we have one Sir Remar.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hello.
If you have
Glad you can make it.
yeah, if you have any more detailed questions about the game, you should probably ask him.
Oh,
He knows.
He's asking me.
He still knows a bit more about it.
How are you supposed to pronounce it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
that's probably the most important question, honestly. I pronounce it EG, but
Yeah.
E. He's Swedish, so E.
I'm not sure it's supposed to be a Swedish name, so. Yeah.
There's a lot of enemy chatter here, so that commander there is special in that his rocket launcher is not just a single rocket launcher.
Yeah. So there's no way I can actually avoid being hit when he decides to kill at that point.
Nope.
And I think I'm a bit low on. Oh, come on. Listen. Oh. Oh.
Hope you like rockets.
Yeah, that was intentional because I think I need to pick up some more nano. So I had to waste a bit of time there. So at these stations you can combine weapons if you have picked them up so far and have a high enough crack stat. And with a crack stat of 4 I can combine the rocket launcher I picked up earlier with a shotgun to make a spread rocket launcher to open up the door. Then I can get a neat damage boost over here.
This is one of the intentional sequence basics in the game.
Yeah, it's sort of intentional. It wasn't planned into the level design, but when Daniel found out that you can actually boost over this wall more or less unintentionally, he decided to just leave it in because it's a cool trick. And it skips about 2 minutes of walking around.
That's the kind of developer speedrunners just love.
Yep.
Oh, you found a speed trick. Okay, that's cool. I'll keep it in.
And I just built a nuke which I can use to one-shot the boss at the end of this level.
It's not very useful in pacifist runs though, because it like almost always kills something.
Yeah,
It hits everything on the screen.
Yeah, there's a couple places in the run you can actually save time by skipping over gaps. It's from the knockback of triggering a nuke. But and all of these places actually whoops, I wasn't meant to use a nuke there. Oh well. Yeah, it's just a 1 second damage boost by boosting off the wall. So this was a one shot by using the nuke, and more importantly than saving the time of killing him with a nuke makes him drop a supercharge, which basically acts like a free level up.
It doesn't count as a kill, he just runs away.
Yeah, you normally refight him at the end of sector 10, but that fight is actually skipped in this route.
I think it's disabled in pacifist.
Okay.
No? No.
What did you say?
I thought it was disabled in pacifist. Like he just stands there and waits for you to go past him.
I don't think so, no.
Well, it's been a while since I played this game, so...
He wants his revenge. Well, I hope I won't screw up right now. I'm going to do a death abuse, because the small station I activate right now is a one-time checkpoint. And instead of walking back after opening the door from a button deeper inside the facility, I will just damage swap out. So I have to take just the right amount of damage in this section where
Yeah, there's an interesting Easter egg in this game involving those where in the refight with the boss he just killed, if you use those checkpoints to like go back to his room twice, he'll just go berserk. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. He's pretty surprised when you come back. It's kind of neat.
You're not meant to be able to do it twice though, but there's a way to do it twice.
Yeah.
He just goes nuts.
So, in normal gameplay, the assassin enemies I just walked by are really annoying if you're trying to kill them. But if you just walk past them, they're pretty easy to avoid. So it's
Yeah, you
kind of
can't hit
funny.
them without shotgun, buster gun, or any other instant hit weapon. They'll just dodge anything else. Okay, can you kick them?
I don't think so, no.
Donations?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
We have $10 from William Tornberg. And my last donation, save for my favorite game of all time, and hopefully give me that lovely Master Sword. You are all the man, and Iggy is the woman. $5 from. Oh wow, I'm not even.
You want to give that a shot?
Yeah, it's Nico Vananen. Nico Vananen.
That's right. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I'm not European. And
As foreign as hell I uses.
It's Matthias.
Yes, it is. It is $10 from Matthias Alkuleinen.
$10 from who? Sorry, you're just really quiet.
There you go.
Matthias Hakulinen. Thank you for your donation, Marcus.
Did Daniel Lamar do all the music as well?
I don't think so.
No, he didn't. I'm not even sure if the music was specifically designed for this game.
But it's badass. all the same.
It's awesome. So, well, if I'm not doing any commentary, you still get to enjoy
Yeah.
great music. Any more donation?
No, but now's probably a good time to remind everyone who we are and what we do.
Sure.
So if you're watching this right now, we are Speed Demos Archive, and this is Awesome Games Done Quick 2012. So we're here doing this marathon, doing this charity for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, who wants to further cancer prevention through research, education, and outreach. I had to cheat there, but it's okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Put it up, Dad.
Something we
Yeah,
hadn't
I
mentioned
didn't
while
expect
I
the
was
enemy
away
to
for
shoot
the
at
first
that point.
time. If you're watching us anywhere other than speeddemosarchive.com, you want to go there and check us out. That way you'll get everything. You'll get, well, game stream, commentary stream, and chat. Although our
And
PC
donation, prize trackers, and all that.
Yes, all that good stuff.
One more thing that happened recently. The t-shirt sale over at the Yeti is over. However, what is it? Fangamer.net has offered to sell more shirts for an additional 72 hours. So if you go to www.fangamer.net/products/serious-time, I'm sure a mod in chat could link that for us. This t-shirts are on sale. They are $22 on this site, but there is an extra graphic on the back of the shirt this time. And $6 of your purchase will go towards the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
I think I heard something about Yeti saying this was their best-selling
It was.
product too.
Wow.
Over 1,000 Yeti shirts sold.
There's a nice little.
These enemies are really annoying.
yeah, they're very unpredictable. I mean, as long as they are standing still, I can just jump on top of them and take the damage. But anytime they are moving, pretty.
You just use a trick called teching, where if you take enough damage that would knock your health down by 1, you can jump at the same time and not lose control
It's
and get
the
knocked
use
onto
button.
the floor. Use button?
Yes, the use button.
Okay, if you hit the use button, then you'll just like regain control in the air and not land on the floor.
Yeah,
Saves a
but-
bit of time.
Yeah, it's about a 2-frame window, and because those beasts are moving around at very unpredictable patterns, it's very
They
hard
will
to do
always
as long.
take off your health when they hit you, regardless of how much
Yeah.
ammo you have.
Yeah,
Speaking of frames, you also want to avoid dropping off edges as much as possible.
Yeah.
Each time you land,
The guy said Tolstoy.
yeah.
Each
Yes.
time you
I love that guy.
Also, speaking of frames, what does this run at natively?
It's 30 frames.
So each time you land off an edge
Whoa.
or a jump, you stand still for 1 frame. So you've got to minimise that as much as possible.
You
Yeah.
can also cancel climbing animation and using animations with jumps.
Yeah, there's a
That
lot of
saves a couple frames.
yeah, there's a lot of small things you can do to save frames, but as Tompa isn't around, there's no point explaining any of them.
So that previous $10 donation from Matthias Kakulinen says, shoutouts to Daniel Remar, my workmate, and Jeff, my cousin, who's been watching the stream with me. Thank you, STA. Keep up the good
It's a
work.
terrible
Oh,
pattern.
sweet.
Yes, thank you for
Oh, come on. Give me a good
game.
pattern.
This is a fantastic.
What the hell?
Kick that giant robot.
Yeah, you have to knock it into the
Yeah.
like these beams.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That,
And
that
the
is
fight
more-
is going
You can kill
terrible.
it without them, and I think that grants you the supercharge, but it takes forever.
Yeah, it takes about 90 rockets, I think. Oh god, I'm so terrible. I forgot to do my weapon switch and try and to damage it.
That was a devastator jump.
Yeah. Oh, come on! That's a terrible pattern.
should be dead now, though.
Yeah, one more rocket. Come on, did I miss one earlier?
There you go.
Yeah, I think you hit it with 2 instead of 3 before.
Oh god, that's terrible. It's like a really awful time.
That's not too bad.
A $15 donation from Anton Nielsen. Shout out to Daniel Remar. Run Hero Core next year.
Hero Core would be a good one. It's a really short game.
Yeah.
If done right. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Fantastic game.
And it's pretty hard. These brown Kumato soldiers, if you're close to them, they do this field reflector I also use to break open doors. And as long as I can't actually... Come on!
That was bad
I'm
luck.
getting rain luck.
He wanted to knock himself off the wall there. So.
Yeah, I wanted to damage boost off the enemy, but if he tries to grab me, I don't get any chance to actually shoot.
And these guys are still on your ass.
So, according to Daniel Remar, the voice that says Tolstoy is actually in that saying hostiles.
Yeah,
I think I prefer Tolstoy.
oh, it's okay. I want to blow up in his face. I can take the damage, he can't.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only way to kill guys in Pacifist. You stand in their face when they're exploding.
If you use the reflector, does it count as a kill?
It used to, but it doesn't anymore.
Oh god.
That's okay, he'll just kill him now.
Yeah.
These things are badass. They're called Annihilators, and...
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, pretty much Annihilator.
They have an insta-kill attack on anything that isn't EG. Or another Annihilator.
Well, they can't. Oh yes, you can actually manipulate one and control it.
Yeah.
In Sector 8,
I don't think you can actually fight another Annihilator with it. Can you?
I don't think
I
so.
don't remember that being one.
So basically, normally you get 3 waves of enemies you have to kill to unlock the elevator door. But because I'm not allowed to kill them, I just have to stick around for 45 seconds until the doors open anyway. And this is the point many people find very hard doing their pacifist run, but it's a pretty simple room to survive.
Because they're unfamiliar with the tactic of ducking, I guess.
Yeah, just jumping over.
Some of those guys have hyper pulse rifles, which is... They don't actually do any more damage than pulse rifles. I don't know why they gave them that. Now it gets hard.
No, it actually doesn't.
It gets harder. Because they have like the detonator.
No, you're not supposed to stand still anyway. And that just pretty much blew up everybody in this space, like that's all.
Well, that guy survives.
Yeah, he sometimes
somehow. It's usually meant to kill everything in areas.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually kill everybody.
That room there serves no purpose except for you to watch an Annihilator kill a bunch of shit.
Yeah, and it gives me quite a bit of spirit. Oh, come on! So, earlier in the sector I took a detour to grab a trap mine which I'm going to place on this teleporter right here. So normally an enemy is supposed to teleport in behind you and you turn around to shoot him, which counts as a kill against you. So there's basically 2 options you have at the end of the sector. You can either save Dan, your brother, or you can just have him killed. And I don't really have any options during a pacifist run because I just need to save them in order to not kill the enemy that teleports in behind me.
They only give you one of those.
Yeah.
Fine. So if you use it on a previous
teleporter. Yeah, most people use the trap mine and in that room where I was waiting for the elevator, because the game explicitly states you to that you can place the trap mine there. Which is, well, as the name suggests, it's not just a trap mine against the teleporter, but it's also a trap because it doesn't allow you to save Dan anymore at that point. And that's a really annoying thing about this part of the run. Your use button is used both to activate panels and also to crack enemies, which allows you to override some of their safety instruments. And if an enemy is standing right in front of a panel, oh god, I forgot to switch my weapon. If an enemy is standing right in front of a panel, I don't really get a choice about which one activates, and I have no idea how to actually control it.
Turrets don't count as enemies
Yeah,
for pacifist purposes.
yeah, they're mechanical, so I'm not actually killing anybody.
Those guys.
Actually, good dangerous? No.
Oh, he killed it for you.
There's an annihilator. Oh, come on. What's going on? Rain, get out of here.
I actually enjoy EG. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you're giving me terrible
doesn't
luck.
enjoy you.
Yeah. And this one is going really terrible. I mean, you might not be able to tell, but there's a lot of small things just going very wrong.
I think it's going entertainingly terrible.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
it's not too bad.
yeah. If stuff goes wrong, I'm just everything just shoots me. Though.
You haven't died yet, so...
Well, yeah, I have, but that was intentional.
Well, okay.
And this corridor can sometimes take like 20 seconds just because I'm constantly being shot at. I can't actually move ahead.
You're nice enough to kick you in the right direction, though, which saves some time.
No, it doesn't. The ceiling isn't high enough to actually have damage with shields. So.
I hope you wanted to go down there.
Yeah, I did.
This is a nice one. You can't get knocked down now.
Yeah, that's actually terrible because I want to damage boost to the left here.
Oh.
So that's the worst. I could also get the reflector. And I have enough experience which I need to actually finish my pacifist run. So I don't have to grab any more of the experience again. And because I'm pacifist up to this point, I'm actually let into this inner space without. They freely let me into the space instead of locking me out of it. And I have to take a small detour here to trigger an event for the next boss that allows me to not kill it story-wise. I still have to fight the next boss, but Ichi isn't the one that delivers the finishing blow, so it doesn't count as a kill against me in the stats. And there's another death warp coming up ahead. Normally after you pick up the supercharge in this sector, there's a lot of assassins coming out, attacking you, and it's just a nightmare to fight your way back out. But the trigger I need to activate is linked to picking up the supercharge, so if I just kill myself at the end of it and walk back out to the checkpoint, I actually have the trigger I need activated without fighting my way back out. That saves a lot of time and energy. And the whole point of my whole level up pattern was that I can... oh, come on. I wanted to show off my gun, but I can't. Well, I have to keep that for the next sector. There's another neat secret or hidden tech I'm going to be using here, which is the retribution skill. Basically, if you have all the basic weapons in the game, get knocked on your back, have less than 5 or less health bars left, and hold use when you get up, you do that retribution attack, which does massive amounts of damage against this boss. And for the rest of the fight is basically just hitting him with these lightning bolts from the ceiling. And the main reason I actually grabbed up a fourth third health start up is just to have some safety during this fight. Because if he grabs me after I do the retribution attack, I'll just die. That's terrible for everyone. And I don't have any influence about the attacks that the assassin deals in the background. So I can sometimes get this boss down in just 3 rounds by sheer luck, depending on how much damage he takes from the background attacks.
Oh, he just used the massacre.
Yeah, he did. So that's basically a 3 round kill, which takes about 30 seconds. No, it's more closer to 20. Oh, come on. Yes.
She's giving you terrible luck.
Yeah. There's basically 3 attacks this boss can do, and on normal difficulty he does the one he did at the end, where I have to duck until I can kick him. About 70% of the time, so it's usually best to just walk ahead and duck, but it's very hard to avoid the upper kick. No, it's not a kick.
The slash.
Yeah, that kind of slash attack he did. So, yeah, just bad luck here. Going into the final sector, I'm well over a minute behind.
You're gonna power up Tor?
No.
Why not?
Because I haven't practiced the fight then.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I have no idea about the actual patterns he's going to give me. I didn't think that far ahead. That could have been a good donation goal.
Yeah.
Do I have time to read a few donations?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
$30 from Benjamin Green. Hello from the Gentlemen's Lunchtime Association. It's great to see so many gamers pitching in to help a good cause. Keep annihilating those games and I'll contribute some paintings for the next one. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Oh, thank you.
$5 donation from...
And I saved some frames there for Tompa.
That's right. Save Frames Foundation. $5 donation from William Malays. Dave, you are the man. I might be poor, but I cannot resist when you are playing while I'm actually awake. You guys do a formidable job for a good cause. Please continue bringing us joy for charity. Bust the move. Oh, and Dave, nice speedrun on Duke 3D. I guess you were all out of gum at that moment, eh?
Yeah. Well, I had to resort to kicking ass.
$5 from Thor Brand. Go Power Dave.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are 2 of my best friends, so. Greetings to Germany.
$5 from Matthew Griffith. Griffith found out about Iggy 2 years ago and immediately got hooked.
I thought you turned those reminders off.
Hey, I just saw the
I thought I turned him off too.
yeah, I just looked at the screen and I saw a small fox picture pop up, but nothing of the reminder. So.
Did it tell me to pay my Visa bill?
Didn't say that.
Oh.
Well, you still should.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I probably should. I got a couple days.
Thanks to SDA for speedrunning this and many other great games. And another $5 from William Torenberg, donating again because I forgot to mention it earlier, but if you could please save Dan, it would be awesome. Thanks again.
Yeah,
He was saved, so
yeah, I had to save him for Pacifist, so
Yes.
there was no option there.
you get a really good gun at this point.
Yeah, basically, being Pacifist rewards you with the massacre. Oh, I can't. Come on, I want to show off all these cool guns and I can't. Damn you, Daniel!
I think it uses your armor to fire.
Yeah, it uses half of your armor. That's it. Oh, well, Townhouse will do. Unless I get rain luck on this fight, which I will. And normally this final for this final boss, you get you can barely do any damage with your normal weapons turn, but the Massacre is really doing massive damage. And the way you normally fight him is that after each cycle of his basic attacks, he shoots a charged ball at you, and you're supposed to reflect it back at him. But the Massacre actually deals so much damage that the time it takes for me to change to my reflector and reflect the charge shot takes longer than does less damage than if I just keep on firing the Massacre at him. That's kind of neat.
Also, fun little fact about this final boss, if I remember right, Raymore had to write his own animation program just for this final boss, for it to work properly.
It's pretty amazing. This whole game was built in Game Maker, which is an engine normally not associated with good games.
You should check out his YouTube channel, Ultimortal, because he does have a video of doing this boss on the hardest difficulty with the limiter turned off, I guess, and that's still pretty interesting.
And he doesn't take any damage.
Doesn't take any damage and just destroys his own boss, but...
It's pretty impressive because I think I always take damage from this fight for some reason.
You're doing good with the Massacre, I don't think you're getting hit yet.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, there you go.
that's still a lot of fun.
3455.
And as the main reason I actually want to run this game Pacifist for the marathon is because the final boss is just trivial with the massacre. There's really nothing to the fight. That's the reason why Pacifist is so much easier to run in a single segment setting.